Today, chat was a good day in Culture Kicks history. We had 9 interns officially join the Culture Kicks team today. We have our college students that are interns popping up to be a part of the Culture Kicks movement, at least for the next 2 months. We're going to be giving them, a behind the scenes view, experience of what it's like working here, what we have to do when it comes to all the things we are, have to get done for the brands that we work with, the content that we want to make, just the behind the scenes of the business. So I got to meet one of our interns today. His name is Romello, and he said he's a massive sneakerhead. So I asked him on the spot if we could take a look at his collection. He said he absolutely would love to. So he's got about 100 pairs of shoes. We're gonna go through his collection, see what his top shoes are, some of the shoes that he probably regrets buying. Let me see. Okay, again, chat. Romello, this is his first day as an intern. First day as an intern, so be very nice to him. Hello? He's having
Hey, can you hear
issues.
me?
I can hear you. Yeah. Chat, say W Romello. W Romello. How you doing, bro? Can you hear me?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Chilling. I'm chilling. How was your first day at Culture headquarters? Being a part of the team.
First day was good. First day was really good, man. It was good to meet everyone, good to be a part of the team. Like, it just feels really good to be a part of something like this. So I'm really excited to be with the team and just go forward from there.
There you go. Love that. I love that energy out of you. So chat, just to give you guys a background, Romello just started today. He's a big sneakerhead. As you can see, he's already got shoes behind his wall. We're gonna rate them together, chat. So you be nice, okay? He's an intern. It's his first day on the job. Be nice to him. Do not start saying his shoes are ass off rip. I'll be the
It
final
could be
judge.
ass off rip though. If they are, like, let me know so I can step my game up.
Okay, exactly. We don't want to be too foul, but we have to be, I would say, honest, right? Honest would be the word. Let's be honest
Yeah.
with him, all right? Okay, so Romello, quick background story for the chat. What when did you start collecting sneakers? Walk me through your life before sneakers, during sneakers, and what you're looking to cop or in the next coming weeks here.
Yeah, man. So I guess I really started getting into sneakers around like my freshman year of high school. I guess that's when like everybody was getting into sneakers. I was like trying to have my mom buy me stuff anymore. I'm like, yo, I'm in high school now. Like, I need to have my own stuff. So I was really just saving up lots of money from like birthdays and like just doing chores around the house just to like go to like resale shops to cop shoes. One of the first pairs I got with like my own money were the Maroon Sixes. And I actually just let those
Ooh.
go to my boy. I actually
You
just let
sold
those go. I
them?
was like, yo, I don't really wear these anymore. Nah, I gave them for free. Like, he's my boy from like forever. Goes like, yo, here you go. Like, he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, but I don't really wear them. Like, they've ran through the course with me. Like, you can just keep them. But yeah, still with shoes. I worked so many different like sneaker stores. I worked at Foot Locker, I worked at JD Sports, Finish Line, Foot Action Champs. Like, I was in like all the stores, bro. So you name it, I've seen like everything.
So you're saying with those, uh, I guess retail stores, you worked like as a sales rep, or were you behind the scenes?
I was so for Foot Locker, I was sales mainly. For JD, I was visual merchandising. For Finish Line, I was also visual merchandising manager, and then like Champs Foot Action, they're just like sales as well, just like random like associate, whatever the case.
Okay. Quick question from the chat. What's your opinion on the white cement fours that just released?
Dude, I like them. I want them. I do like the white cements. I do like them.
Classic,
I
right?
mean, they do, yeah. They look like any other white cement, but like you can't go wrong with any cement. Like the colorway is classic. You can pretty much wear it with anything. I like them. I want to get a pair. I'll probably get my hands on them pretty soon.
So, with that being said, all that being said and covered, let's see. What do you got? You said you have over 100 pairs of shoes in your collection. Do you have like a top 10 list right now? Do you have a top 10 pair that I can see? Um, see some of the
Yeah, I
shoes.
have a top 10 right next to me. It was just so hard to just like pick and choose. I just wanted to pick stuff like I actually wear and like stuff I'm not just like keeping like in the back or like in the attic or whatever the case may be. So I got a bunch right next to me.
Okay, let's pop them over. Let's see them.
All right.
You wear them all too,
All right.
right?
So,
You wear them all.
huh?
You wear them
Yeah,
all.
these are all worn. Like I wear
Got
all
you.
my stuff.
Okay.
So this is also no order, by the way. I just picked just 10 shoes that I know I wear all the time, like and I love. So
Got you.
my
This is
top
normal
10, I guess, for
rotation.
right
This
now.
is in the rotation for what you're doing.
Rotation like right now.
Got you.
So, social status, strawberry milk mids.
Yep.
I love these a lot because you don't really see anyone wearing like mid dunks, and you can't go wrong with like a pink shoe. I like all colors, like don't get me wrong, but like something about the shoe in general, just super clean, super cool, and just different. Also, I'm a fan of like the box as well. Like I just like boxes that are cool. Like on the box, it was like strawberry milk. It was just like a cool advertisement for them. It was like pretty decent, but just like all the detail on like the milk and everything, just like the suede and all the material, pretty fire. I like them a lot. And then the color, it's hard to match with stuff, but you can make it work. Like I promise you. This is like on the list of like my top.
Real men wear pink, and I also
Always,
agree with
absolutely.
you that the box and the presentation has a lot to do the shoe. Like a lot of people
Yeah,
are like,
easily.
who cares about the box? The sneakerheads
The
care
boxes
about the
of
box.
yeah, you care about the box. Like when I get stuff, I'm like, yo, if the box is messed up, I'm gonna be sick. Like I'm tight.
All right, I would say the strawberry milks. For me, it's probably something that I don't have them in my collection. It's probably something that I wouldn't really wear. But I would give them a solid like when they first came out and I first saw them. I was like, these are cool. These are different. These are interesting. I give them like a 7 out of 10. Okay, let's keep it going. That was the first pair.
Air Max One
Okay,
Heavies. I
concepts,
love
right?
these so much. Yeah, yeah. I wear these almost every day because you can wear them with literally anything. I want to get the other two pairs so bad to complete the collection, but I actually bought these for resale because I couldn't hit on sneakers at the time. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just spend the money on it. It wasn't that much. I think I paid like 200, 220 for them, so it wasn't like the worst thing in the world. Random colors, which I like. The shoes different. Even like the second one, like just like in general, just like how they look, how they feel, and I just like how like the camo on the front, especially with the jean, just goes so well with all like the random colors on it. So definitely like up there for me and my favorite shoes from
I
my
got you.
collection.
Yeah, no, I like that vibe on the Air Max ones. I think the different like colorways on them is makes it unique, and I can already tell from just the two shoes that you pulled out, you have a very unique style of like shoes. Like you're not just going for the hype. Like you go for what you like, and that's honestly W for you for doing that because most people just kind of get sucked into whatever hype shit's going on and they just buy all those things. Someone said ugly.
In
Storm
the
says
stores, like
ugly.
I'm like,
They're
yo,
not really
why would you
rocking with
like?
them. I would give
They're not.
those. I would give those Air Maxes probably a 6 out of 10. It's not my
Okay, fair enough.
personal taste, but I do understand why you like them. All right, so that's 2 out of 10. Let's see the next one.
I got these Sakai
Oh,
Cortezes
okay. So
again.
the Kendrick, right? Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, the
Kendrick
Sakai
or
ones. Yep.
Drake?
I'm a Kendrick guy, man. Drake was
What?
good when he first came out, but he got too much money and like started selling out, bro. So I'm just not really messing with him like that anymore. But if I had to go right now, Kendrick. Back in the day, I would say Drake.
So so hold up. Did you just switch it up?
No, okay. So
Are you
I
Kendrick
said
or
back in
Drake?
the day, Drake for sure.
Back in
Like
the day,
comeback season,
Drake.
Drake, fire, hundred
Got you.
percent, right? But now Drake's too hype and like he's too big for his own head. I feel he's just putting out this random nonsense. So it's like stop doing that. Go back to your roots, bro, and just like be Drake again. So right now I'd have to go with Kendrick, but back then Drake for sure.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, my Sakai Cortezes, I love these a lot. Like they were so different when I seen them. And I already know people are gonna hate these, but like I honestly don't care. Like when I got them, my boys was like, "Why would you buy that? Like you're insane. Like you could have spent your money any other way." I'm like, dude, these are gas. Like regular chill, classic silhouette, but like with like an upgrade. The only thing I hate though is like they're kind of hard to walk in because like with the Sakai the double sole, so it's like super like wonky sometimes on like my ankle. But overall, cool shoe. You can wear these with pretty much anything, and like I like them. I like to wear them in the summer because like can't go wrong with like a white shoe in the summertime. So
True.
these are why I picked these up, and just like you just can't go wrong with like the Cortez in general. So that's why
Yeah,
I
the
bought these
Cortez
too.
is a classic shoe. I was gonna say, are those hard to wear? Cause like they got two tongues on them. Are they seem pretty bulky? Like
They're bulky, but like they are kind of hard to wear, kind of not. I only wear them a handful of times, but when I do wear them, people always look like, "Yo, what are you wearing?" I'm like, I have to explain to them, but like the double sole, the double tongue, like it's a lot of stuff going on, so I have to make sure like it's a good time.
okay, for sure. Poof. See, listen, I'm Drake over Kendrick, so I
Okay.
have mixed feelings about that shoe. Like, I definitely do think Kendrick is a great artist. I just would prefer to listen to Drake, like for like if I'm in the car, if I'm
Right.
at a party, like I'm throwing on Drake. You know what I mean? If I'm trying to get
Yeah, that's
like,
valid.
if I'm trying to get in my like spiritual slash like I don't know, like that, you know, the Kenny vibe, I'll listen to Kendrick and I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. But I would say most of the time I'd rather just pop on the, you know, the Drake and like throw on the Sexy Red. Like let me see that bend that ass over, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I listened to the whole Sexy Red album front to back twice. The new one
Okay.
that came out. Yeah,
All
on the
right.
way. Yeah,
What's the name of those? Which one were the name of those? They're the Sakai,
the
Cortez,
Sakai
Kendrick
Cortezes,
Lamar.
they're the Sakai Zoom Cortez, the regular ones.
Got you. Yeah, someone was asking in the chat. Okay. All right. Chat, I don't know. I probably give those a 6 out of 10 as well. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're good.
Everyone's got their own obviously taste, so
Yeah, for
that's just
sure.
how I would rate them.
And then after that, I got
Seems like all Nike
Fifth
so far. Okay, first New Balance.
998's Dusty Rose, bro. I love these. I remember getting these in the store in Soho. I was going away for a trip. I'm like, yo, I need to buy new shoes. I was looking. I'm like, yo, I was like, yo, they got these in store. Like, and they was like, yeah, you got lucky. Like, we put them out today. So I went and caught them instantly. And like the whole time, like in California, I'm like, yo, these are like one of the most comfortable shoes that I own. Like one of the first pairs of New Balances I ended up buying. So I'm like, yo, these are insane. Like again, like pink shoe. Like I like pink shoes. Like they look a lot more pink on camera than like in person, but like the Dusty Rose colorway is probably one of the colors that New Balance does really well. And I feel like on the 998s themselves look really, really good. So that's why I had to pick these up. And then the 3M on them, just so nice. And then obviously, like I said, super comfortable. You can wear these like anything and they'll make them look good.
What do you think about the whole dad shoe trend?
I like them, bro. Like if honestly, like it's so crazy to me though, because before like nobody was buying New Balances. If you said, yo, I'm getting a pair of New Balances, people wouldn't laugh at you. Now people are spending 220 and above on New Balances. So it's crazy to see things come into play because like 5 years ago even nobody was buying New Balances. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just crazy. Like people
Facts.
are spending like insane amounts of money on them and like really like flipping them for crazy money.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. Like, New Balance has for some reason always been popular in Philly. Like, a lot of Philadelphians wore New Balance prior to the whole New Balance like craze. So it is very interesting to see like how some demographics or communities like they really rock something and then eventually it
Yeah.
becomes mainstream. Like I would say like right now, Lululemon and like Lululemon is one of those brands where like Lululemon used to be just for like the yoga girl, like the girl who, and then it kind of it evolved to like now it was cool for guys like I guess like corporate guys to wear Lulu. Now
Yo, funny
everybody's
story.
wearing
I was
Lulu.
looking
They
at
got a
manager there
song
too,
about
actually.
Lululemon, like put some Lululemon on her ass, whatever that song is. Like it's just
Yeah.
interesting to me how like certain like I would say types of products are like specifically dominated by one sort of like community and then
Mhm.
they kind of just eventually some of them just blow up to where everybody starts wearing them. So New Balance, it used to be like the dad shoe, like grandpas and shit at the cookout wearing them, and
Yo, you really buying those? I'm like, yes. Like, I need
yeah.
that.
Now people, like you said, are paying hundreds and hundreds, even close to $1,000. It's streetwear now, exactly. New Balance
Yeah,
is
bro, it's
streetwear.
crazy.
Okay, I give those a 7 out of 10 as well. I have
Cool.
the last time I bought a New Balance was like 2017. So
Damn.
I never got on the New Balance like this new wave. Like I was only wearing New
That's
Balances
fair
back
though.
then because I liked the ones that I was grabbing.
Right. No, I get that. I feel like the next five, I think you'll like them a lot.
Okay, all right. I'm waiting for the 10 out of 10. I see a Jordan box.
Yeah, Jordan Box. Had to get the classic black cement threes.
Of
Had
course.
to get these when they came back out, especially because like growing up, my mom wasn't buying me all these shoes. So I was like, I
Hmm.
have the money now. Like I'm gonna get what I want. And I missed the restock in 2016. So like when these came back out again, I'm like, yo, I have to get them. And I pinned on sneakers for these. My luck on sneakers is terrible, by the way. So if I ever hit on that, like I'm happy. So getting these is just so nice. The leather on these are really good, in my opinion. They're not as good as the 2016 pair, but still really good shoe. Can't go wrong with it. Black and red. Like I wear these all the time too. Like even if I'm running to the store in like 2 seconds, I'll just throw these on because it's like the shoe itself is just so nice. You can literally wear it with anything, and you just really just can't go wrong with it.
You literally can wear it with anything, and the colorway is a hit. It's an iconic staple piece to
Yeah.
sneakerheads around the world. I saw DJ Khaled wearing them during an Action Hall video where he's running around in them. So they're very
Yeah, I seen that shit
versatile.
too. I'm like, yeah, I'm not running around in mine, but
They're
you could.
very
You got the money
versatile.
for. Yeah,
One of my favorite shoes, one of my favorite silhouettes, Jordan 3. So I give the
yeah,
black
these are my favorite.
cements. I got to give the black cements. I got to give them a 9.5 out of 10.
I'll take it, bro.
9.5 out of 10. What are your
Yeah,
thoughts
bro.
on
When I got these, I was so happy.
I was going to say what are your thoughts on like keeping your shoes super clean, or like are you cool with like dirtying them up a little bit, or do they need to look like they're pristine, like no creases? Some people are,
So
mix on
people are
this.
weird like that. Like for me, I like to wear all my stuff. So obviously, I'm not gonna get them like step in mud or whatever like that. Like I'll do what I can like avoid certain things. So like I'll spot clean here and there, but like I crease my shoes all the time. Like if I'm wearing them, I'm not gonna like walk crazy like I used to do in like high school, middle school, trying to keep my shoes like
Mm,
perfect, pristine condition because like it's just not a thing. It was funny though because like growing up, like during like high school, middle school, everyone knew me and my brother was like having like all the shoes. And I remember this one time, this one kid like hit the like stepped on the back of my shoe and like he just
ooh,
went like cleaned them instantly. I didn't even tell him to. Like he just went down on his knee and just started like wiping them off. I'm like, yo, this shit's crazy,
that's
bro. I'm like,
aura. That's aura as being known
I
as the
was like,
sneaker
yo, you're
guy.
insane for that, but I'll allow it. And like every time someone would step on the back of my shoe, they'd be like, yo, bro, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. So like there was a point in time where I'm like, yo, like relax, like I'm okay, like you don't have to do all that. And it just felt so crazy. Like people would literally like know me, my brother was like the sneakerheads in the school, so they'd be like, yo, like my bad, like don't like be upset, like don't be mad at me. I'm like, dude, like I don't care that much. Like it's not like the end of the world that like my shoes get a little dirty. I'll just go home and clean them. But to your point, like I like to wear my shoes, so they're obviously gonna be a little dirty, but I'm not gonna step in mud in them. But if they crease, like they crease, I don't really care about that.
I got you. Okay, so after like a night out, if you wear your shoes, are you cleaning them up before you go and wear them again, or are you kind of gonna let them rock and kind of eye test them of like, ooh, if these start looking too bad, then we got to start hitting these with the cleaner.
Yeah, if they're getting a little too bad, like, cause like when I just go out, I just throw them right back in the box. Like I know for a fact, like I didn't mess them up, but like here and there, like get a little dirty. So if I see something, I clean it like right away. But like if it goes like maybe like a week or two and I don't see anything, and they just end up getting dirty, like I'll just spot clean it here and there.
Okay. All right. Let's bring them out. Was that is that five? You went through
That was
five.
five. This is six.
Nike SB with the Tiffany box. Okay.
Old box. So you know this is a crazy pair.
Okay.
Blue Ox
What?
SBs, dude. When these came out, I actually got these on Premiere, the skateboarding company, their website. I'm like, I needed these. These came out in like
Welcome to
2015,
Good Burger, home
and they
of the
still look
Good
pretty
Burger.
decent
Can
for
I take
being
your
only
order?
like 10 years old. Like I keep all my shoes pretty good, but when these came out, I was so scared to wear them because it was like, well, like I said, one of the first real shoes that I bought with like my real money. So I'm like, yo, these SBs gotta come home with me. In my opinion, I like SBs way more than regular dunks. I think they're way more comfortable.
Facts.
Um, I just feel like these ones in general, like you don't really see anyone wear SBs like that because like everyone just wants like regular dunks and like these. I haven't seen anybody wear these, and I've been to so many like sneaker conventions, shit like
Bro,
that, and
I've
like
never
people
seen
when
these in my life.
people see these and like, yo, what are you wearing? I'm like, yo, like that. It's like a small like skate shop in like Minnesota. Like they had a collab with them and they dropped. I'm like, yo, I need these. So these are probably one of my favorite shoes that I have because like they're so different. People don't know about them and like they're
I've
just
never seen
super
these.
clean all around.
You know what I really like about these? Honestly, all the colors like they mesh super well. Like the pink
Yeah,
with the
really
baby
well.
blue, and then also on the Nike swoosh, you see that little like black. What is that? Like a black fang? What is that?
It's
Like
supposed to be like an oxhorn. Yeah, yeah,
ah,
yeah.
that's dope. I fuck with that a lot.
Yeah, if you see like right here.
Okay, and then you got plaid on the inside. Oh, whoa!
Yeah, like a lumberjack.
Wait a minute. There's different types of patterns on the
Yeah,
midsole
so
too.
yeah, oh
On
yeah.
the
I'm like,
is that
yeah.
leather or what is that? That's not leather.
I don't know what it is. It's not. It's like a rubber. I don't know what it is, bro. But like, it's really insane. Like in person.
That's crazy. All right, yeah, I give bro. How much do these cost? What's the price of these?
Right now, like, if I go on, let me check StockX right now for him. Let me see.
Ben, I appreciate the sub. Thank you so much, Ben. I got a pair in a size 10 and a half, size 10. Okay.
Oh,
What
yeah,
what are these called again?
clear blue ox SBs.
Blue Ox SBs.
Right now, a size they don't even have them on StockX like that, bro. Like a size 9.5 is going for 300, 10
Okay.
429,
So that's
size 12
three to
750.
$400 price range.
Yeah,
Got you. And they
but like
released
for sure that
when?
came out 10 years ago. It's
10 years,
crazy.
27, 15.
Yeah,
No, those are nice.
I remember being
I
in my
like
room when
those.
they came out.
I only
When they
have a
came out in my
couple. I
room, I
only
was
have a
like,
couple SB High shoes.
yeah, they're
'Cause I
different. I
really
like
like
them
the
a
low
lot though.
tops more, but I give
Me
those.
too.
I give those a 10 out of 10. Those are some of the coolest SB Highs I've ever seen.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, bro. When I brought them out, people were like, "Yo, what are you wearing?" The only thing that sucks though is like, I guess they're a little too like tight or stiff now. But like, so I
Yeah,
don't really wear them that much. But when I do, like, I'm only wearing them for a short amount of time. So I'm like, I have to wear them.
that's a dope.
Go this box.
Jordan 1 looks like this is like a women's box, right?
No, the Fearless
Oh,
ones.
okay. The Fearless.
These were actually my first hit on
UNC to Shy.
sneakers, and I remember screaming up and down my house because it's my first hit on sneakers. I'm like, yo, like this is crazy. Like I wanted these for a minute. When I seen them drop, I'm like, yo, I need to have them. I would have like 3 or 4 phones out, my mom's laptop. I'm like, yo, I need to
That's
have
how
these,
you
and I
had to
ended up
do it.
hitting, screaming up and down the place. She's like, yo, please stop talking. Like I have a meeting. But when these first came out, I remember wearing these like after to Foot Locker, and they're like, "Yo, when did these come out? Like, when did you get these?" And I had to tell them, I'm like, "Yo, relax, like, get off me." But these are probably one of my favorite shoes for a while, just because like how they look and like not all shoes look good in patent leather. So like when
Facts.
these came out, I'm like, "Yo, I had to have them."
Yeah, I have these in my collection. I haven't worn them in a long time, just because
Same,
the
bro.
patent leather, like you said, like it definitely creases faster
Yeah.
than normal leather. But when the shoe dropped, I was super excited about it. I love that I got it. What would you say is your best hit on sneakers at?
Of SBs. That was my best hit ever on
Would you say?
sneakers.
Sorry, it canceled out.
My Strange Love
Strange
SBs, the
loves.
pink ones.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are tough.
I remember I was sitting in my what class was it? My accounting class, my sophomore year of college. And I'm just sitting there just scrolling like, yo, it's 10 o'clock. I'm just gonna hit on it, just whatever the case may be. And I see like, oh, like you're in, like you hit. I'm like, bro, what? I started screaming in class. She was like, yo, what's going on? Like, do you need to, like, is it an emergency? I'm like, no, like there's something just I seen something and it like just totally shocked me. So I ran out of class. I'm like, yo, no way. And then I'm like, I checked like StockX and all that stuff, and I see them going for like 1,200. I'm like, yo, this is literally insane. So I just held on them, but that was probably my favorite hit, like my best hit of all time.
That's dope. I remember when those dropped too. They were I think they started off at like $600 or $700, but by the time the actual
Yeah,
sneakers app ended, that's when you saw them skyrocket 1,000,
yeah, bro,
1,100, 1,200
legitimately
bucks.
insane.
That's a dope shoe, but as well though. So what do we have next? How many more? Three more?
3 more, yeah, 3 more.
Okay, wait. The Fearless. I would give the Fearless 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And then
Stone Island. Okay, a little bit of
yeah,
Stone Island. This is a collab.
yeah, it is a collab.
Gotta have a
So
couple collabs in there.
Stone Island 574s, New
Ooh, New
Balances,
Balance. Yep.
super comfortable shoe. Like when I tell you, like these might be one of the most comfy shoes that I have. And I remember like sitting at home with my brother. We were just like on Instagram or whatever, and we seen like them, like seen like the release for them. I'm like, yo, no way, like Stone Island's coming out with New Balances. I'm like, all right, whatever. It was like a week later. I'm like, oh shit, like the Stone Island drop. So I put in for it, and I ended up winning. I'm like, no way. So when they came in, like they're just so nice. The color you can pretty much wear with anything. And, like the inside is like super warm and comfortable. I don't know why they did it that way, but doesn't matter to me. I love wearing them. My feet don't get hot in them. And then like the Stone Island patch in the front, like
That's
people don't
tough.
really know. They're just like, oh, like what is that? I'm like, if
Right.
you know, you know, type of thing.
Yeah.
And like this is like my first like Stone Island piece, so just having it, and then with it being like a shoe that I could wear like whenever I want, it's like, all right, like this is like a cool shoe to have. Different shoe because like you don't really see people like wearing things like this. Like I don't know anyone that has them. Besides my brother got the second pair that came out, but this is the first pair that they dropped, and I think these ones look a lot better. The other ones are like a lot darker green. I feel like the gray pair, like you can get away with wearing a lot more stuff with them.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people. I feel like Stone Island's one of those brands that, like, if you know, you know. But most people, because they're
Yeah,
so minimalistic, like they don't have so much branding on their like clothing and
yeah.
everything.
Just like the small patch on the
It's just
side.
this patch, so it's a definitely if you know, you know. I like the colorway on that for sure, and it is. It seems like it's on brand with Stone Island. Of like, if they were to create
Yeah,
a shoe,
super on
it
brand.
would
Like
look
super
like that.
minimalistic. Like just the one patch, the regular like mundane colors. So it's not anything too crazy, but you can literally wear it with like whatever you want.
Facts. Someone asked, "What's the price on that shoe? How much did you pay for that? What's the value
I
look
got
like?"
those for retail. I think they retail for maybe like 220 right now. I'm not too sure what they're going for. I'll check right now.
But I would say I would give that one. I give that an 8 out of 10. I like that. I like that it's minimalistic. I like the colorway. The fact that you said it's comfortable is an A plus for me.
Super comfortable. That's the thing for me. I like wear comfy shoes.
Yeah.
And
That's
with this
to
one,
be honest,
depending on
which
the
is
so
why
like
I haven't really been wearing a lot of Jordan 1 highs recently.
yeah,
I feel like
they're
Jordan 1
they're
highs
like
are
they're
not
so nice, but
comfortable.
they literally hurt my feet all the time. If I'm wearing for like 2 hours, like my feet are killing me.
Yeah. How much did you say they go
And
for?
then for right now I'm seeing for like between 240 and like 400, so they're pretty affordable.
Okay.
Yeah,
A little over retail compared
yeah, a
depending on
little
the
bit over
size.
retail, nothing too crazy. And then another SB box,
The purple box. Okay. What we doing?
the Utos. These are probably
Matcha.
my favorite shoes I bought recently. Like
Hmm.
these shoes are actually like so insane, like in person, just the colors and everything on them. I switched them to the pink laces because
I
I
like
feel like
that.
it looks so much better with the green. And then just having, I wanted the first pair that came out, but I missed that drop like in 2023. I think they came out, the first one, the blue one.
Yep.
But these ones right here are definitely like up there with like the best shoe I bought like within this year for sure.
Yeah, I definitely like them too. I think this is where you might get mad at me. I felt
Mm.
like through pictures they looked better than in person.
Think so. I feel like they look the same, honestly. Like when I seen them, I'm like, yo, I
Like
need to have
when
these.
I saw them originally on Sneaker News, I was like, oh, these are crazy. And then I got them in hand at a SneakerCon, and I'm not gonna say I was a little underwhelmed, but I still think it's definitely a good shoe. And I
Yeah.
think that the other one that they first dropped is like on par with this one. I think they're like pretty much the same. Like they're just as good.
Yeah, I think
All
so
the
too.
SBs, I definitely like the whole story behind them. I like the fact that like Nike tries to make a story behind all the SBs, and there's some sort of
Too. It's
collaboration
different than like
going
the
on with each.
regular, just the regular dunks that anyone can just get. Like I like that
Yeah,
they actually like take the time and they make sure like all like the details are in there and it's just a good shoe with like different materials and things like that.
I was gonna ask you this: did you ever get suckered into buying one of like the Nike Dunk Lows that not SB, but just a Nike Dunk Low for an insane amount of money, and then they all restocked earlier
Yeah.
2024, 2025, and the market on them is absolutely terrible, like under $100. Is there any colorways that you got? I think you just muted. Go ahead.
Huh?
No, you're good now. You're good now.
The Spartan highs I did that with, and I was so upset after that. Seeing the price drop, I'm like, yo, I need to have these. Like, I'm just gonna buy them resell. And then the price dropped on them. Like, yo, everyone has them. It's like it is what it is. Like the shoe's comfy. They're not like it is what it is. But I will say I never bought the pandas for myself, only the
Okay.
flip. So I will say that like I did do myself that favor. I'm like I'm not buying black and white dunks for all this money that people are gonna go crazy for. But I will say though working in the stores while they came out was the best time of my life because I would buy them for like 90 bucks and then I'd flip them for like 350, $400 like every week, multiple pairs. So it was like the easiest money like I've ever made when the pandas were like insanely hyped.
The first drop on the pandas had the entire internet in a chokehold, and
Bro, it was insane. I'm like,
I
these are
didn't
literally
get it.
regular shoes. I don't
I
get it.
didn't get it, and I didn't buy into it because people were telling me to buy pandas 350. They're like, buy them at 350. They're going up. They're going up. They're going up. And I'm like, but why?
I'm
It's
like,
just like an
why?
Air
It's
Force
just a
One,
regular black and white shoe. Like I'm not doing that. Like there's
right?
literally no possible way.
So I capitalized on obviously the flipping of it, right? Like
Yeah,
I would probably
easily.
buy them at like I remember buying them at like 300 and selling them for like 350, 400 sometimes because I was just
Yeah.
trying to buy as much as possible just to sell to like a store or sell to customers that we
Hmm.
had. But as they kept restocking and the price would go down and down and down and down,
Yeah.
I was like, some of these guys were
Thanks for the
still buying
follow.
Panda Dunks at like the high prices and just kept buying it to like average out their costs. And I was like, bro, you should have just sold. Like they're going to
No,
zero.
bro,
They're
like
pretty much at zero now. You can get a Panda Dunk. I think people give me their used Panda Dunks for like $20,
yeah,
10
easily.
to
Let me
20
check how much they're
bucks.
going for right now. It's insane. Like
Appreciate that follow.
people would ask me, they're like, "Yo, do you have the pandas? Like, can you get me a pair?" Like, buy now for $47, but like nobody's
That's
buying these, bro.
crazy.
Like a
Buy now
size
for
nine going for six,
$47. A
a
brand new
size nine is
pair.
going for $61, bro, brand new. Like, you're insane if you like insane to me. Like, if you would see my like portfolio of other things I sold, I've sold for like three, four, $500. I'm like, yo, you're legitimately insane for buying these, and the quality is it's not good. Like
So
the leather
ass.
was not a good quality. Like it was not a proper shoe. I'm like, if that's what you want to buy, sure, I'll keep getting them in. And I'll keep selling them to you. But
Mhm.
I think you're silly for buying it for this much money. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't even worth retail price. I'm like, you should spend less than retail on these. It's not a good shoe.
Yeah, the restocks of Nike. I mean, Nike capitalized on it. They for
Yeah,
sure did.
easily. They
If
kept
they
bringing them
never
out. Like,
restocked those, I still think that Panda Dunks would be. They'd probably be like $500, 400, $500.
yeah,
But
but they
as
restocked them
soon as
like
they
4,
start
5, 6
restocking them,
times, bro.
they restock. So the Pandas fell to that. The UNC Dunks, the Syracuse
Yeah,
Dunks, Kentucky Dunks, the UNLV St. John Dunks, Spartan
yeah.
Michigan Dunks. Like all of them did the same thing. They were super expensive, crazy money. I remember like people were spending $700 for the Syracuse just normal Dunks, and now you can buy them for 100, maybe $200. Maybe some of them are under retail.
It's legitimately insane the things that people do. It's like if that's what you want to do with your money, that's fine. I'll
Yeah.
keep selling them to you, but you should be smarter with the things that you're buying, honestly, because like you see the quality. It's like the leather is not even. It's not good leather. It's not soft. It's just super like it feels like it's a rushed job, honestly. And I was like, if
I'm
you're
sure
spending
they rushed them
$600 on
out.
it,
I'm
you
sure
might
they
get
were
it.
like, "Oh my god, the world just bought them in the span of 10 minutes. Run it up, run it up." Like they were
Yeah,
definitely
easily. Like
they were
I'm
left.
gonna keep pumping them out until
Yeah.
it's done. I'm like, all right, fine.
Okay. All right. What else we have? Two more.
Last one.
Last one.
Last
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Is
These
that
ones.
cause? Let's say cause. Wait, what?
No. I'll
Okay,
show
show
you.
me, show me, show me.
These
Oh
ones, Action
no,
Bronson.
no!
Bro. Not a fan?
The Action Bronsons?
Yes, bro. I'm telling
No!
you. Yes, bro.
No!
Yes. Hear me out.
Hey,
So,
hey,
hear me out.
you're
Hear me out.
fired.
Hear me out, though. I've never worn them yet, as you see with the tag on them. But Action Bronson is legitimately my favorite rapper of all time. Like, he's insane. I met him so many times. I've been in so many of his concerts. Like I've been to his food festivals in Little Italy. Like, we got pictures together. Like, that's my boy. Like, I feel like we're boys, right?
Okay, fine.
So I feel like I had to have these just for that value. And then my brother has a pair of them. He has a pair of the other ones that came out, the 1906s, in the blue color. So I'm like, yo, he's dropping more heat. Like, I need to get a pair. And like, I put them on. I'm like, yo, I could definitely like make a fair with these. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. But I just feel like the tie I have with the man, like I don't know. I just love the shoes so much. It's so different. Like all the different colors on them. I feel like you could get away with a lot, but I wouldn't go super crazy with like the outfit since like this is a super loud shoe. But definitely up there in my favorite pairs. I know I was gonna get hate for it, but I'm like, yo, like I needed them. Like I have to have them. So yeah, that's my take on these ones. But they're super comfortable when I tied them up and everything. Like 10 out of 10. I like them a lot.
Okay. Well, that explains a good amount because, like you said, you're an Action Bronson fan. So I have
Yeah.
never met an Action Bronson fan.
Okay.
So for me, when I see the market and people spending like $700 on the shoe, and I was like,
Yeah, insane.
where is this hype coming from? Like, why? Like, they are a different, unique dad looking shoe. So I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I could see why the dad shoe lovers would want this because it's a unique colorway. What type of motion does Action Bronson have that you can basically his shoes are going for more than some Travis Scott's? Like
Dude,
that's
it's
crazy.
insane the price that he's going for them. I'm like, I got this for retail, thank God. I
Okay,
wasn't spending anything crazy. So, but it's just so crazy. I guess just like the type of person that he is. Like, I'm not too sure. Like, Bro's a rapper. He's a chef. Like,
I've heard
does
one
everything.
song, bro. I've heard one song from him, right? Didn't he have a song with
Baby
Chance
Blue?
the Rapper? Why you
Yeah, Baby Blue.
gotta
Of course it
do
is.
me
Yeah,
like
of course
that?
it is.
That's all I know. I'm like, yo, why's bro have more motion than
I'll
Travis
put you
Scott?
on, bro. I'll put you on. Don't worry. I'll put you on.
Okay.
I'll put you on, bro. I promise you. You'll be a fan.
All right.
promise,
Damn,
I
bro.
got you.
I didn't know you were gonna hit me with some shit like that. I've been on the internet saying how I didn't get it. Same thing, same concept. So I guess I gotta stay in that lane and I can't now glaze. So I gotta give it like a 6 out of 10. I gotta go 6 out of 10.
Because I brought him home, my mom was like, "What is this? Like, why'd you buy this?" I'm like, "Mom, you wouldn't get it, and I don't expect you to." So that was that. She says a lot about a lot of my shoes. Though. She's like, "Why did you buy these?" Like, I got the Shadow Backboard, the 3.0. She's like, "They look like a paper bag." I'm like, "Mom, it's fine. You don't get it, and like, you don't have to get it." So.
It looked like a paper bag. Yeah, no, the
Yeah.
patent leather on those. I actually like those. A lot of people.
I do too. I'm like, they're
We're
kind of
hating
cool. They're different.
They are different. Would you say your mom, like, she's cool that you're a sneakerhead? Is she also a sneakerhead?
She's not a sneakerhead, but she's cool with me spending my money on it. I'm like, I can spend my money on a lot of other stuff, Mom. I buy shoes and clothes. That's about it. Like, you ain't gotta worry about nothing else coming in the house. So I'm
Facts.
like, you could. Oh, and car parts too. But even that, it's like, I'm very relaxed
You
and
like
normal with my
cars too?
spending. So yeah,
See,
I do.
this is where being a collector gets expensive because if you're a collector, you usually like collecting more than just like one certain thing. Are you into
Yeah.
cards at all?
Cards, no, I'm not, which is a good thing 'cause I know I spend my money on it crazy. The most thing I do though is I buy clothes that I don't need. Like every week, I'm spending money on clothes and then shoes, like constantly. Oh, and watches too. I like watches.
You like watches too, exactly. So, I like watches. Do you like what type of watches or do you like, or what do you? What's like your potential piece that you would love to have?
That I would love to have.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I don't want any Rolexes. Like, I feel like that's too much. Like, I don't want any of those. Like, I just want like a nice, like a good, like everyday watch. Like, nothing too crazy. I know this one brand. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Like Larv. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they have some really cool watches, and like they're going for like
Yep,
so much money now.
I've
And
seen
it's like I
those.
don't even know. Yeah, they're insane. I seen him. I seen one at Kit the other day. I'm like, yo, I need to have this watch. So that watch I want. Um, Noah's coming out with a really
That's the
nice one.
one where it's like the Salvatore Dali, like the clock is all bent. Is
Yeah,
that what you're
it's
talking
super
about?
weird. I'm like, yo, I need to have this because like nobody's ever gonna have this, and like people are gonna ask me like, what is like, why did you get this? Like, how did you get this? So like, I just need that watch. And then Noah came out with a watch with Timex last year. I want that watch so bad, but that's only going for like 300, $400. I can get that, but
Mm.
like right now I'm just wearing like this regular
Is it a
undefeated
G-Shock?
watch. Like, yeah, from undefeated Australia.
Yeah, that's dope. No, I definitely like the simplicity of watches too. You don't have to just go with
Yeah,
the crazy $1,000 plus pieces, like 4-digit pieces,
yeah, no,
5-digit
there's like no
pieces.
point. So
Um, that's what's up, bro. Well, I appreciate you for doing this. I think we also had to get in. We kind of definitely went ahead of schedule, or we've been pretty long on here. But if you want to quickly run down your regrets, do you still have those too?
I can run through those pretty quickly. Unfortunately, I have a bunch.
Yeah.
I'll do it pretty quickly though.
All right. Let's see
So
them. The regrets.
my clot Air Max ones, I love these when they first came out, but I'm like, I
Bruh.
can't wear these because like I feel like they run really big than my other Air Max ones, and like the see through, I hated it. It was cool when it came out, but like I wore these to work one time, and like my feet got super hot and sweaty, and like the whole shoe got foggy. So I'm like, I don't wear these like at all. I hate them. I don't wear them. My brother got them when he worked at Nike. He's like, yo, you want these? Send me a picture. I'm like, yeah, I'll take them. I got home. Well, he got home with them. I'm like, yo, these are fire. And I put them on. I'm like, yo, these are gas. Like, I could wear cool ass socks or whatever. I didn't. And the whole shoe just gets foggy when you wear them too long. So I hate wearing them. So that's one.
Yeah, they weren't thinking
Um,
about that. I don't think when
yeah,
production was
no,
going
not at
on.
all.
But that was in the back of my head. I was like, wait a minute, people are gonna get. It's gonna be foggy in there because
Dude,
people
super
people
foggy.
sweat heavily in their feet.
Yeah, bro, heavy.
All right.
What else I got? Fragment threes.
Ooh.
I okay. I traded these for a pair of UNCs. I traded my UNCs away for these like an idiot. And
Bruh.
at the time, I'm like, yo, Fragment threes, like that's so fire. Like I got a pair of Fragments, it's so cool. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, yo, I don't know why they went so high up on the black on the actual shoe, and then like the whole back is like aging up really bad on them. Because like when I first got them, they were clear. Now it's like super like yellow. I'm like, yo, these are not it anymore, and I'm so mad that I traded away my UNCs for these
UNC
because I
threes are
wish
tough.
yeah. So these are up there with my one of my regrets. I'm so upset that I ended up buying these, well, trading those away. Um, Reverse duck camos. I thought they were gonna be like the Atmos ones that came out all the way back then, but they were not. It's too much infrared for me. I can't really wear these with anything, and it's like I feel like an idiot because I got on for Air Max Day when they came out. I'm like, yo, these are so gas. Like I had to lie to myself that they were so cool. Like it's a super bright shoe. Like I wish like they were like the original. Like this was black and like this was like all infrared, but they didn't do that. So I don't wear these at all because they're too bright and I just can't. I just can't. I look stupid wearing them because like the whole
No,
shoe's dark and then just like this bright ass shoe on my foot. I just can't do it.
no, it's not. I don't
Um,
think that's the move, bro.
it was not the move, but and
These are the
then
regrets, so
I
it's
I
all
got
good.
these as well, Air Maxes. I got these at work. I'm like, yo, these are so gas. I can wear these with anything.
Are those
And
like
then I get home and like,
Weathermans?
dude, it's the greedies that came out around Air
Oh,
Max Day too. So like, they're just I'm like, this is dumb. Like, why'd I spend my money on these? Like, granted, I was able to use like discount for it, so it wasn't like the worst thing in the world. But it's like I don't like how they look. I wish I got either the all blue pair or like the orange and red pair because like that would make more sense. But like with these, it's like it's just too much going on. Like the shoe itself is super stiff, so they just hurt all the time. So like I don't wear those at all either. And I got those. I was like so hyped for them, and I was like, yo, these are not it. Not a good shoe.
I was gonna say
Terrible,
people in
terrible
the
vibe.
UK love the trainers, the TNs, right? Those are
Dude, they
TNs.
do. They really
They
do.
fuck with that shit heavy, and in Australia.
Super heavy. Yeah. So I'm
But
like,
I
yo,
don't think
bet,
that
like
they're
I'll
really
get
that
them.
big of a US shoe. Like I feel like the
Yeah, they
market
can't
is
be.
over on the eastern side of the world versus the western
Yeah.
side. Because I rarely
Like I
see
got those
those.
written on JD, so it was a like a UK company. So they
Okay,
got
yeah.
him. I'm like, yo, bet, I'm gonna get him. No, I was so pissed. I'm like, I had to lie to myself again. I'm like, yo, these are not good. I'm probably gonna give them away. And then most of these shoes that I got here are gonna be like from like straight discount because like from my job. So I was like, yeah, I could justify like getting them. Terrible, terrible. The what the fours, I actually hate these so much. Don't like them. When they first came out, I was like, bro, I need to have them. I was on like Kicks on Fire doing mad research, like, yo, I need to have it. Like, when are they coming out? So I end up getting my hand on them because we got them in the store. And I'm like, yo, please, like, I need them. Like, I'll work extra to get my size. So I did that or whatever. And then I remember one time I was working and some guy came up to me, he's like, yo, what are you wearing? And I'm like, yo, I honestly don't know. And from that point on, I'm just like, yo, these shoes are actually like terrible. Like I thought they'd be like the Kobe's or like maybe like any other the what the like the in that
I
family, but
like
like they just
those.
don't. You do?
Yeah, I actually like those a lot. The
Really?
what the fours? Yeah. I
You
think
like them?
hell yeah. I feel like any of the what does that Nike does are it's pretty cool.
I don't know, bro.
I
Like
think they're so
this is
easy.
not
They're
my
easy to
favorite. If
wear.
anybody wants them, bro, like you gotta have them 9.5, bro. They're yours, but
I'm not a 9.5, but anybody in the chat who needs these size 9.5, I'm sure he could give you them for a decent price. But I think they're like
yeah, bro.
very
And they're pretty
wearable.
clean too. Like I don't wear them, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm not wearing these like at all.
Yeah, I think they're very
Unless like
wearable.
I
I
don't know.
would,
Maybe it's
bro.
just
To
a
be
me
honest,
thing.
I give those like, I give those. That's one of not one of my favorite fours, but I mean, it's not bad. It's top
Really.
20.
Yeah, we do like different things, and that's a good thing about this sneaker world, bro. You can just like what you like, bro. But another pair that I'm so mad I bought these. Kind of feel bad for the guy, but these Air Max
The soles,
97s,
right?
yeah. So I was looking at Foot Locker at the time, and this guy called and he was like, "Do you have the Air Max 97 neon?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" It's like the Korean ones. Do you have those? I'm like, "No." Gave me the color code and gave me the whole like the number and everything.
The
I'm like, it
skew.
says we have one in the store,
Yep.
right? So in my head, I'm like, I looked them up. I put them on mute. I looked them up. I'm like, oh shit, like these are actually pretty cool. Like these are different. Told the guy, no, we don't have them. I bought them right away. And then
You
I
asshole.
got home.
That's what every
And
bro.
I
You
got
cannot
home, and my
trust
mom was like, "Bro,
anybody who
like,
works in any of these retail stores, Foot Locker, Snipes,
don't trust
JD.
any of them, bro, because they will definitely
When
lie to
they
you,
tell
bro. We
you,
used to do it
I
all the
used to
time.
call. I kid you not. I used to call and be like, "Hey, like, you got the Jordan 4 Oreos?" And they'd be like, no." Like right away. I'm like, "You didn't even check. You
You would
didn't even
check.
go
Like
look at the
I would at least
fucking
check.
the computer."
I would check.
And then
But
I
like these,
drive
I'm
up
like, we don't
there
have
and
these in
they'd
the
have
store,
them.
bro.
And I'd be like, "Who did I just talk to on the phone?" So you didn't have my size.
But we just
Straight
got them in.
cappers.
But I bought these home, and mom was like, dude, they look like toothpaste. And like after that, I'm like, damn, you're kind of right. And I was like, these are like, yeah, it's an all black shoe, it's different, but I'm like, yo, I don't really wear these. It looks kind of crazy to me, like to wear, and I'm like, I'm just not feeling it. So if anybody wants them, not size 9, you can have them. And to that guy, if you're watching, bro, like, I'm sorry, bro. Like I was young. I just needed a pair of shoes. Like I felt so bad after because I'm like, yo, I don't even like these anymore. Like he would have probably wore them more than me, for sure, for a fact. And then
That's
the
terrible.
last two are literally so funny. I got sucked in to the human race hype, bro. So I was just buying human races
Ooh.
left and right, bro.
This is
And
the special. This is
this
the
is the
mystery box. These are mystery box specials. People will
yeah,
always try
bro.
to off me a pair of human
Bro,
races
I'm like, yo,
because
the
nobody wants
first ones.
these.
These are the first ones I got. I remember when we got them as a return. Somebody brought them in. I'm like, yo, I need to have these. Like, yo, human races. Like, yo, I'll be so cool with human races. I get home like, yo, these are fire. I was like trying them on my carpet. I'm like, yo, these are like literally so gas. But with this color, like the shoe itself is super tight.
It is.
So I'm like, how do I even wear this? I was looking at ways to tie them like shit like in the back or cool shit in the back. I'm like, all right, whatever. I wore them for a little bit, but like after time, I'm like, yo, these are literally hurting my feet, and like especially with like this color, they hurt. Like they're so easy to get dirty. So I'm like, I don't like wearing them. and I wish I didn't buy them because like these are the trail ones, so like they're totally different than, like the other ones too. And then I obviously didn't learn my lesson because
You
I
double
got
back.
the Billionaire Boys Club ones after that, like maybe when they came out like 2 years ago. So I'm like, oh, maybe they'll be different. Maybe they'll be like they changed up how the shoe fits, and they didn't. So I just feel like an idiot spending money on a shoe like I know I can't wear. And it's like I like the shoe. The color is cool. Like the concept is pretty cool. Like
Hmm.
you put them
It's got the
together
BBC
and
logo.
like yeah, the logo is pretty dope. But it's like I'm not wearing these. Like they hurt my feet. If anybody wants them, bro, size 1.5, they're yours. But it's like they hurt. I don't like them, and it's just like I'm an idiot because I know I don't like the first pair of heads. I'm like, why'd I get them this time? I think the only reason why I copped these ones is because I got a shock drop notification on Adidas. I'm like, yo, I never get those. I'm gonna just try it anyway, and I hit, and I had to like pretend to be excited that I just won something.
Yeah, that's how they
So that's
get you,
probably
bro.
why. Yeah.
Congratulations, you have exclusive access.
Yeah, it's like, oh, bet, like I need to have them. And it's like, why did I buy these? But like now I'm just tight. Spent 250 on the shoe that I didn't want.
That's crazy, bro. Well,
Yeah, bro.
I feel like that is honestly the life of a sneakerhead. You have your shoes that you thought you needed during the moment, and it comes with years after a bunch of regret. But then
Yeah.
there's also those shoes that you bought, you didn't really like at first, and then you try them on, you wear them, and you're like, oh, I could make some good fits with these. I like these. I'm gonna wear them more.
Yeah.
So it's just all part of the game at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Um,
easily. It's a win some lose some situation.
Exactly. You're gonna take L's in this game for sure, which is what I tell people all the time. But
Always.
it
Yeah.
seems like you've taken more W's than L's. Are you? Is there one shoe you're super excited for? Because there's a lot. I would say 2025. There is a ton of re-releases that are happening this year. Is there one shoe
Yeah,
you're
I've
excited
seen
for?
that. From the re-releases, I want to get the Grape Fives because I always missed out on those.
Mm,
So if I'm able to get my hands on those Grape Fives, like I'll be super happy. But if we're not talking any re-releases, just shoe in general, I really want the SB4s, any of the blue or the green, doesn't matter which. The SB95s that are coming out, the white, black, and purple, I need those. It doesn't sound crazy, but the Yachties, the Lucky Green ones, I don't know
mm.
how I would wear those, but like I see them, I'm like, yo, these are pretty dope. Like just to have, like I kind of want them just to like say I have them. I'm like I have ideas in my head of like what fits I could wear with them, but it's like just too much. It's like it's a loud shoe, so I'm like I don't know how I would do it.
I feel like you got to
What
style
else?
them like Yachty.
Any?
Like just put on a Yachty
Yeah, you would
fit.
have to after I buy like Mad Cat, like Cactus Plant Flea Market stuff. Like, and you just need
Right,
to get
right.
dripped out. Either one of the Vandy the Pink Atmos Asics Gel
I've
Nimbus,
seen
they
those.
just came
I saw
out.
somebody spend $30,000 on them.
Okay, because they're idiots.
He like scammed somebody for
He
thirty
scammed them
k.
basically to like stop people from botting. So like he put them up because like people bought them with bots and like he was able to cancel those orders and he put them back up. So he put them for $30,000. But if you didn't see his IG story, he had a code that was off with like for like $29,000 off, like a discount code, and people didn't see that and they just spent it for 30K. Two people bought it for 30K. I'm like, you guys are legitimately insane. What would compel you to spend 30 grand on a shoe? Like it's insane to me. Like you're insane, and I hope you get what you deserve because
Yeah,
like
off
like you're
retail.
just ridiculous,
That's retail price. That's
bro.
crazy.
It's super crazy. So yeah, any one of those I'd be pretty excited for to buy the next cop. I'm not too sure yet, but any one of those.
That's what's up. I fuck with
Yeah.
that. All right, bro. W Romello chat. Romello again is an intern at Culture Kicks. He's got one of the craziest collections, probably the best collection out of any intern. So I appreciate you for sharing that with us, Romello. And have a great night, bro. And I'll catch you tomorrow. All right.
Peace out.
Have a good one, bro. Great to see you.
Peace. You too.
Take care.
Yeah, man.
All right, chat. W Romello. W Romello. He had some pretty good shoes. I liked his collection. I would say overall from the top 10 that he gave me, I give it like a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. W Romello.